Hello, 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 and welcome. I'm Mike Henriksen. You're watching the Eagan High School 9A volleyball team take on the Farmington Tigers. We're in Farmington High School today. And your Eagan Wildcats here are 7-1 on the season. I gotta update my graphic here. Let's see here. Update the graphic right now. And I don't know if that updated. All right, I tell you what, we're 7-1. You just have to believe me. It shows the 6 in there still. At any rate, we'll be underway here shortly. Should be a good view here, I think, from up here. I'm going to have a scoreboard going here today just because this scoreboard is that high. So, at any rate, I still think this is a better vantage point than the sideways vantage point. This gives you better depth, I think. I'll try and capture the ball so you can see it as high as possible. And maybe Joanne Hendrickson, if you're watching from home, text in and tell me if you want one. You know what? Maybe I'll do one set from here and the other set kind of a sideways view. So I'll do that, and that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do today. I'll give you one set from this view, and the next set I'll do the sideways view. Okay? So we'll be underway here shortly. All right, folks. Won't be long now. We'll be underway. So don't leave your seats. Very, very shortly, we'll be underway. Very, very shortly here, folks. All right. Look at the roster for your Wildcats. 19, Jocelyn Catchpole. Number 2, Kaya Kazal-Wozniak. Number 5, Madeline Henriksen. Number 1, Lucy Sherman. Number 3, Hazel Martinson. Number 8, Grace Evans. Number 4, Diana Filatova. Number 11, Cassie Jo Scribner. Number 12, Coco Mahaffey. And number 13, Thea Daniels. All right, folks, I think we're ready for action here. I might just be waiting for a line judge. Looks like the girls are gonna shake hands here at the start of the game. I do not see a line judge yet, so hopefully we have one coming. Hopefully we have one coming. Starting lineup for your Cats. We have on the front line here, this looks like a little bit of a different lineup here for your Wildcats. Hazel Martinson to the back line to serve. There she is down there. Coco Mahaffey. Thea Daniels on the back line here, number 13. Kaya Kazal-Wozniak. And a big shout out to Myron and Joanne Henriksen, my parents watching from Florida. We're going to try a different angle for the second set. I'm going to see what you guys like best, and text me, Joanne, and tell me what you like best. Here's Coco Mahaffey, Lucy Sherman, Grace Evans here at the front line. Hazel Martinson to start us off. Martinson drills it. Set by Farmington. Touch set coming back to Coco Mahaffey. Martinson backwards set. Evans with a good blast there. Farmington keeps it up, keeps it alive. They'll send it down the sidelines there. Eagan will take advantage. 1-0. Hazel Martinson to the back line to set. Good serve here by Martinson to the back line of Farmington. Farmington will keep this alive. It'll come to Kaya Kazal-Wozniak. Martinson to Mahaffey with just a really nice drive there of a hit. 2-0 your score. Hazel Martinson there working off the baseline. Martinson with a nice serve. Just finds a little soft spot over the net. 3-0 your score. Nice good start here for your Wildcats today. Martinson comes into frame here. Good serve by Hazel Martinson. Tigers pop that one up. Kazal-Wozniak. Martinson back to Mahaffey. Mahaffey keeps it alive. Sherman back to Kazal-Wozniak, and she is able to keep that alive. Hit coming. Oh, Eagan couldn't render their defensive posture again after making a wonderful play. Here is Farmington to serve. Their service goes into the net. Unforced error makes it 4-1. Coco Mahaffey here to serve. Good serve by Mahaffey. Nice set there by Sherman, getting that just over. Martinson back to Sherman. Long set here for Sherman. Farmington plays it up. Hit coming. That hit just long. 5-1 your score here early on out in the first set. Mahaffey walks up, fires it down the line. Out the call. That unforced error now making it 5-2. Farmington from their back line to serve. Farmington serve into the net. Farmington still hasn't gotten a serve in. Madeline Hendrickson in for Grace Evans. Jocelyn Ketchpool in for Kaya Kazal-Wozniak. And it looks like we got Lucy Sherman here on the back line to serve. Sherman. She'll put that one into the net. That's unforced error. Makes it 5-4. Oh, excuse me, 6-4. And we'll go to the back line of the Tigers. They'll put one back. Here's Hendrickson. Martinson back to Hendrickson. Good hit by Hendrickson, but she'll send that just out. (6-5) now the scores. They're showing 6-4 here, so we'll. Now it's 6-5. That ball sent to Hendrickson. She put it out of play. Tigers serve. This one's a good one. Back to Filatova. Filatova's pass to Martinson is into the net. Martinson not able to play it. (6-6) now your score. Tigers serve this to Filatova. She'll dig that out. Set right at the net. The Tigers bare yet. What a comeback here by the Tigers. Now they'll take the lead 7-6. Early on out here in this first set. Tigers to serve. This one back to Madeline Hendrickson. Oh, kept alive. Nicely done. Farmington Tigers backwards set. This to Thea Daniels. Unfortunately, a miscommunication there. Yeah, the Eagan Wildcats. I don't know why Jocelyn Ketchpool did not play that ball. I think she was thinking Martinson was going to set it. This one back to Daniels. Kazal-Wozniak. Oh, miscommunication again. Martinson and Evans this time on the miscommunication. 9-6. Farmington now with a 3-point lead. Farmington serve. This back to Hendrickson. She'll try and dive and dig this one out. She'll put that one out of play. Hendrickson out. Thea Daniels in. Score right now here reading 10-6. Tigers with a 4-point advantage. They'll serve a soft one. Kazal-Wozniak. Martinson over to Ketchpool. Nice play by Ketchpool. (10-7) now your score. Wildcats regain service. Here's Grace Evans to serve. Served by Evans. It's a good one. Set up right at the net. Nicely done by both Ketchpool and Daniels there. (10-8) your score. Ketchpool. Or excuse me, Evans to serve. This one coming over. Tipped at the net. Nice block there by Jocelyn Ketchpool. Eagan thundering back. It's now 9-10, a 1-point advantage for the Tigers. Evans. Oh, she'll roll one just over the net. Kazal Wozniak. Martinson, good set. Catch pull with a great hit. Farmington able to keep that alive. Mahaffey. Martinson. This one to Daniels. Daniels fires one, but this one's long. Now 11-9 Tigers with a 2-point advantage. Tigers to that backcourt to serve. Service by the Tigers. It's a fastball back to Mahaffey. Kazal Wozniak, now Daniels. Good hit there by Daniels. Tipped at the net by Catchpool. Played up by the Tigers. Oh, blocked. Blocked by Catchpool, but she didn't get enough of a piece of the ball. 12-9 your score, 3-point advantage for the Farmington Tigers. They retain service here. Served by the Tigers. This one's going out. Out the call. Or 10-12. Madeline Henriksen in for Thea Daniels. She'll walk to the back line to serve. Henriksen sporting the single pony today. Good serve here by Henriksen. Farmington able to set that up. Good hit by Farmington, kept alive. Mahaffey to Martinson, back to Mahaffey. She drills one. Good hit there by Mahaffey. Farmington keeps this up. Kazal Wozniak, Martinson. Over to Catchpole. She has to work to get in position with that one. Back over to Farmington, kept alive by Mahaffey. She'll have to bump that one over. Bump here over by the Tigers. Kazal Wozniak, Martinson. There's Catchpool with a hit. That'll walk the net and get to the back line of the Tigers. Hit coming by the Tigers is into the net. Unforced error makes this a 1-point game. 11-12. Henriksen still on the back line serving. Good serve by Henriksen. This to the back line of the Tigers. They'll keep it alive with a bump. This one back. Henriksen. Martinson. Up to Catchpool. She'll drill it. Pretty sure they got a touch. Oh, they're going to call that out. No touch by the Tigers. I thought they had a touch there. Here is Daniels in for Henriksen. Now a 2-point game. 13-11. Service by the Tigers, a good one. It's Evans, Martinson. Daniels with a good hit there from the outside. Back to Daniels again. Martinson. Here's Mahaffey. Good touch set by Mahaffey. Excuse me, that last hit was by Mahaffey. I thought it was Daniels. Daniels playing in the back row right now. Here's Martinson to Daniels, or Mahaffey, gosh. Excuse me. Hit there by Farmington. It's Evans. Martinson, long set. Here's Mahaffey. A good hit there by Mahaffey. Kept alive by the Tigers and blocked by Jocelyn Catchpool right at the net. Nicely done. It's a 1-point game. 13-12 now your score. Kaya Kazal Wozniak, libero of the Wildcats, there to the back line to serve. She's just out of your frame here, folks. I can't capture her. There she is. Running jump serve by Kazal Wozniak. It's a good one. Tigers keep it alive. It's back to Daniels. Here's Martinson. And Mahaffey sends that one wide. That's just long and wide. 14-12. These two teams just trading points back and forth. Tigers now still with the 2-point advantage. First set, this one played to 25, got a win by 2. Tigers serve. It's back to Daniels. Martinson set over to Mahaffey. From the outside, Mahaffey puts that one into the net. Unforced error, making it now a 3-point advantage for your Tigers. Tigers to the back line to serve. Service is a good one. Kazal Wozniak. Martinson over to Mahaffey. Good hit there by Mahaffey. Tigers keep it alive. What a defensive play by the Tigers. This one back to Daniels. Martinson up to Sherman. Sherman with a good hit there right at the net. Back to Farmington. Hit coming. That one into the net. That's going to be too many hits. Eagan will regain the service again now. 2-point advantage for the Tigers. And Hazel Martinson back to serve again. Martinson sporting the single pony here today. Good serve by Martinson. Set up by the Tigers. Hit coming. This back to Daniels. It's going to go over to Evans. She'll work this ball back into play nicely. Sherman there. Nice bump sending it over. Hit coming by the Tigers. They'll send that one well wide. 14-15 your score. It's a 1-point advantage for the Farmington Tigers. Hazel Martinson works again from the baseline. Served by Martinson's a good one. This to the back line of the Tigers. They'll work to get this one back into play. It's Daniels. Martinson, long set here. Mahaffey with the hit to the back line. And Tigers will set this one over. It's Martinson, Daniels. Now Mahaffey really has to work to keep that one in. Farmington thought that ball was not in play. Looks like a little miscommunication by the line judge. Boy, yeah. That point was Eagan's, 15 all. Service by Martinson. And Tigers come back. Good hit by the Tigers. Kazal Wozniak, Martinson. Mahaffey, good touch set, getting that one over. Farmington keeps it alive. They blast it. Daniels saves. Martinson over to Evans. Evans touch set this time. Looking for room. Not finding an hit coming by the Tigers. Back to Daniels. It's Martinson. Long set. Mahaffey's got to work from it. Had a one-hand punch on the ball and it worked. Hit coming. Daniels. Nice save. Martinson over to Mahaffey. Mahaffey hit. Blocked right at the net. That was denied. Nice block there by the Tigers to regain the lead and regain the service. It's 16-15 Tigers. Now with a 1-point advantage, middle of this first set. Tigers to serve. Service by the Tigers, it's a good one. Kazal Wozniak sends that into the stands. Unforced error here, making it 17-15. 2-point advantage for your Farmington Tigers. Tigers service, it's Thea Daniels sending it up to Martinson over. Grace Evans got to work well from the outside. Good hit by Evans. This one back to Kazal Wozniak. Martinson, long set. Mahaffey, good hit there by Mahaffey. That was a fastball. Nicely done, Coco Mahaffey. And Coco Mahaffey, sporting the braided single pony, is going to serve. Good serve by Mahaffey. This finds its way into the back of the Tigers' court. They'll send that errant. Now a tie game, 17 all. Mahaffey to the backcourt to serve. Oh, unfortunate, unforced error. Mahaffey puts that one into the net. It is 18-17 now, your score. Farmington Tigers with a 1-point advantage. Tigers serve, it's a sidewinder. This one's out. Kind of a mishit serve, unforced error by the Tigers, now making it 18 all. Tigers really, Keeley's heel is their serving. Here is Lucy Sherman from the back line to serve. Madeline Hendrickson now on the front line. Sherman sends this ball out. Both teams trading unforced errors. 19-18 now the score. Farmington Tigers to the back line to serve. Service here is back to Hendrickson. She keeps it alive. Oh, it was low. Nice job by Martinson with helping out. Here's Hendrickson to Martinson. Back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson, that hit's going to find its way down. Eagan now retaining service. Or regaining service, excuse me. 19 all. This game played to 25. This first set played to 25. Got to win by 2. Here's Grace Evans with the serve. Nice serve by Evans. This brought up. Tipped at the net by Catchpool. Catchpool, oh, again, mistimed that second jump and unfortunately not able to get elevation on the ball. Tigers there take that point. And Tigers about to step up and serve. Here comes the serve. This one into the net. unforced error. Boy, I don't know how many times Tigers have put an errant serve into the net. Madeline Hendrickson now to the back line to serve, sporting the single pony here today. And there's Coco Mahaffey in for Deanna Filatova. Hendrickson with a nice serve to the back line of Farmington. They'll keep this alive. Sideways bump back to Evans. Here's Martinson. Hit by Catchpole is a good one. Hit coming. Hendrickson dives. Sorry, just missed that in the frame there. That dive landing just short. Farmington Tigers now taking a 1-point advantage, and Thea Daniels in for Madeline Hendrickson. Tigers to the back line to serve. Kazal Wozniak. Oh, wow. Everybody's sleeping on Eagan's side. Boy, that was a terrible miscommunication. Alex Johnson does not like what she sees. It's 22-20. This game played to 25, got to win by 2. Folks, the next set, I'm going to try and get a slightly different vantage point and see what you guys think at home. So, yeah, have to let me know what you think. Alex Johnson and Sandy Sutter going through some fundamentals with the girls. Hands in, and they're ready to roll. Farmington Tigers with the serve. 22-20 is your score. This game played to 25, got to win by 2. Service back to Grace Evans. Nicely done by Evans. Martinson, Catchpool. Nice job by Catchpool sending that one over. Hit coming, nicely done by Kazal Wozniak. Here's Martinson back to Mahaffey. Good hit by Mahaffey. That'll land for a strike. Now a 1-point game, 21-22. Here's Lucy Sherman in for Jocelyn Catchpool. Kaya Kazal Wozniak to the back line to serve. She's just out of your frame on the left. Running jump serve for Kazal Wozniak is a wonderful serve. Sent to the backcourt of Farmington. Back to Kazal Wozniak. Martinson, here's Sherman. Sherman with a good hit. Back line of Farmington handles it. Touch set, Evans. Kazal Wozniak, here's Sherman, backwards bump, sends it over. Farmington keeps it alive. Touch set, Evans. Martinson, long set here to Mahaffey. She'll set that one, going to the back line of Farmington. They'll keep it alive. Hit coming. Kazal Wozniak kept alive. Oh, what a job by, Grace Evans had a piece of it. Sorry, folks, I was trying to give you a better angle on that. Wasn't able to. Tigers now with a 2-point advantage, 23-22. They're to their back line to serve. Service by the Tigers. It's let to go long. Unforced error now, making it a 2-point game, 23-22. Tigers now with a 1-point advantage. This game played to 25, got to win by 2. Martinson with a nice serve here. Tigers play it. Hit coming. Daniels can't defend there. Tigers now within 1 point of sealing the deal on the first set. Eagan out of unforced errors. Tigers to serve. Service is right back to Kazal Wozniak. Here's Martinson set. Mahaffey's got to bump that one. She had to work to get to it. Here's Farmington. They blast one down. And that was a rocket. Boy, they finished strong there. Farmington Tigers take the first set, 25-22, 3-point win. We'll play this next set to 25. I'll reset myself and reset positions. Don't go anywhere. Eagan hoping to bring it to a third set. otherwise known as the rubber match. So I'm going to move positions here, folks. We'll give you a different vantage point for our second set. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. All right. Yep. Don't like that. All right, so for me to catch the whole team here, I got to do a little bit of a wider angle. I kind of like capturing the side court like that, so we can see. We might be able to get. All right, folks. All right, folks. I'm going to try something new. We're going to. You got the scoreboard there in the top of your frame, so I'm going to turn my scoreboard off. I'll let you folks just use that top scoreboard, and I won't touch the camera. That way you don't get the vibration at home. And you guys can tell me what you like best for the vantage point. I think this, I don't know what I like better. I actually think I like the ground better as the best, which I could do. So Joanne Hendrickson, please text in. Tell me if you want to see it from the ground or from what you saw from the first set, or if you like this here best. And we can leave it like this too. So whatever looks best, just text me and let me know after this game. Okay, Farmington Tigers to start the second set. This back to Kazal Wozniak. It's Evans up to Catchbold. Long set by Catchbold to the back line of Farmington Tigers. They'll set up. Hit coming. Kazal Wozniak had a piece of it, but that ball went errant. 1-0 your score, the Farmington Tigers. You can see that at the top of your frame there. That's where the scoreboard is. Tigers set up, drill a serve. This back to Daniels. She puts that one out of play. It's off well behind the back line there. That was a rocket of a fastball serve. 2-0 your score now. Farmington Tigers looking strong. Tigers to the backcourt to serve. This service is a good one. Daniels, Kazal Wozniak up to Evans. Evans, touch set, finding its way over. Nice play by Evans. Eagan regaining service here. We'll see Coco Mahaffey to the backcourt to serve. She'll be just out of your frame there on the right-hand side. She'll work back to that frame. I'm going to try to not even touch the camera. You'll see her walk right into the frame. Good serve by Mahaffey. 2-2 your score. That's an ace. Mahaffey here sporting the single pony. She'll step up, crush one near to the back line of Farmington. They'll bring that up forward. Farmington gets that over. Here's Evans, Kazal Wozniak here to... Oh! Looked like out was the call on Farmington. So that was the Eagan point. 3-2 your score. Mahaffey to serve again. Good serve by Mahaffey. Back line of Farmington. They bring it forward. Blocked at the net by Catchpool and Daniels simultaneously, but that block brings the ball back down into the Eagan court, making it 3-3. Farmington off the back line to serve again. They'll send this back to Kazal Wozniak, up to Catchpool. Played by Farmington, sideways bump. Kazal Wozniak. Martinson over to Evans. Good hit there by Evans from right side hitting position. Makes it 5-3. Or excuse me, 4-3. Jocelyn Catchpool here. To the back line to serve. Catchpool, good serve. The back line of Farmington, they'll bring it forth. Set by Filatova. There's Martinson. Nice hit there by Daniels. Brought up forth. Oh, what a play by Farmington. That just finding the very back edge of the court. Joanne Hendrickson, text me one more time. Tell me which view you like better. I think you said you like this one better, but text me one more time. Let me know. Here's Farmington to serve. It's Daniels up. Oh, and this one, what a dig by Filatova. And Kazal Wozniak puts that one back in play. Farmington keeps it alive. Touch set by Farmington right to the center court. Eagan catches him sleeping. 5-5 your score now. There's Madeline Hendrickson in for Thea Daniels. Farmington, what a blast of a serve. Filatova unwisely decides to try and set that, oh, excuse me, it's Kazal Wozniak. Tried to set that fastball. It just wasn't going to happen. That was just a rocket of a serve. 6-4 your score now. 2-point advantage for the Tigers. Back to Filatova. There's Martinson. Hendrickson sends that hit right into the net. Ah. And the Tigers to the backcourt to serve. This serve back to, looks like Martinson to Evans. Good touch set by Evans, getting that one over. Back to the front line. Here is Filatova. Martinson over to Sherman. Good long set by Sherman, keeping that one alive. Farmington returns it. Kazal Wozniak, Martinson over to Hendrickson. Long touch set. She's looking for a soft spot. Farmington keeps it alive. Good block here by Hendrickson. That'll be a point for the Wildcats. They'll regain service here. Grace Evans to the backcourt to serve. Grace Evans just out of your frame here on the right-hand side. She'll step up, hit a strike down the line. Farmington puts that up. Hit coming. That one into the net. 7-6 your score. Evans again from her back line to serve. Service by Evans. It's a good one to the backcourt of Farmington. They'll keep this alive, send a bump over. Kazal Wozniak. Martinson set. Here's Hendrickson at the hit. Good hit by Hendrickson. She buries it. 7-7 your score now. Evans retaining service. Grace Evans from the back line to serve. Good serve by Evans. Farmington somehow, oh gosh, I was going to say they almost kept that ball alive. That was a great serve by Evans, finding a soft spot in the Farmington court. Evans will retain service here. 8-7 your score. 1-point advantage for the Wildcats. Evans. Good serve. Back line, Libero of Farmington keeps this one alive. Set coming over, Evans. Martinson over to Sherman. Good touch set by Sherman. Oh, nice play. Sherman ends that one. Farmington not able to handle. It was a nice touch set there by Sherman. Grace Evans to the back line to serve. Good serve by Evans. This to the back court of the Tigers. Set. Touch set coming. This to the back court. That's Evans to Martinson. Martinson sends it to Kazal Wozniak. She's got a bump there from well beyond the 10-foot line. Hit touch set here by the Tigers. It's Henriksen to Martinson, back to Henriksen. Nice hit there by Henriksen. It was kind of almost mishit it, but that put spin on the ball, and Farmington was not able to handle it. Now a 3-point advantage for your Wildcats. The largest advantage for them of the day. Evans back to the Tigers. They'll send a bump over, just over. It's Martinson to Sherman. She keeps it alive with a bump. Kazal Wozniak. Martinson over to Sherman. This time touch set. Nicely done. Farmington plays great defense. They keep this alive. Touch set here by Kazal Wozniak. Martinson over to Henriksen. Sideways bump to the back court of Farmington. Hit coming. This one out. It's 11-7 your score now. 4-point advantage for the Wildcats. Grace Evans to the backcourt to serve. Good serve here by Evans to the backcourt of Farmington. Farmington not able to keep this one afloat. 12-7, 5-point advantage to the Wildcats. This game this set played to 25. Got to win by 2. Timeout here, I think. Farmington Tigers. 12-7 your score. 5-point advantage for the Wildcats. Eagan sophomores and JV teams starting to filter in. On these Tuesdays and Thursdays, we start out with the 9th grade team, then we go sophomore JV, and then finish with the varsity match after the rest have ended. Grace Evans retains service from her back line. She's just out of your frame there. She'll serve this. Oh, unforced error here by Farmington, and they had a little miscommunication. Eagan takes advantage. Evans will walk back just out of your frame there on the right-hand side. Evans steps up. Good serve by Evans. This to the backcourt of the Tigers. The hit coming. This back to Evans. She can't keep this one. Oh, what a play by Diana Filatova. Oh, my God. Wow. That was just simply put amazing. Diana Filatova made that point. That is the play of the day. Unbelievable athletic play there by Diana Filatova. Wow. Holy cow. I can't believe she got to that ball. Oh, Filatova. It's Martinson over to Sherman. Good backwards bump by Sherman. Kept alive. Farmington put it up. Great block here by Sherman and Henriksen there, combining to send that ball down into the Tiger court. 15-7. Evans rolling. Good serve by Evans. Farmington can't send it back over. 16-7 now the score. Evans back to Farmington. They'll blast a rocket hit. Daniels was there, Filatova was there to get a hand on it, but just couldn't keep it in play. Tigers, so they're backcourt to serve just out of your frame on the left. They'll send it in to Kazal Wozniak. Here is Martinson to Sherman. Sherman's first hit got blocked and sent back to her, and she kept that back alive. Sideways bump coming. Kazal Wozniak. Here's Martinson over to Henriksen. Good hit by Henriksen. Kept alive here, though. Nice defensive play by Farmington. Long set by Martinson. Filatova to Kazal Wozniak. She'll go sideways bump. Ooh, that ball was out of play. but Farmington kept it alive. Oh, shoot. Filatova dove to try and keep that ball in play. Had no elevation on the ball. 16-9 now your score. Tigers to the backcourt to serve. Out of your left frame. Here's Kazal Wozniak. She'll send that ball out of play. 16-10 now the score. Farmington Tigers here still serving. Out of your frame here on the left-hand side. You'll see the ball come in. It's Kazal Wozniak. Here's Martinson over to Henriksen. Henriksen, her hit, mistimed jump, unforced error makes it 16-11. Five-point advantage for the Cats. Good serve here by the Tigers. Filatova, Martinson to Henriksen. Nice touch set by Henriksen, gets it over. Farmington works it back. Filatova's got to set this one. Here's Martinson to Sherman. Sherman with a backwards bump sending it to the back line of Farmington. They'll keep it alive. Hit coming. Evans with a set. Martinson sets long to Henriksen. Henriksen, good hit there. Walks the net. Gets it past a nice block set up by Farmington, and it's now 17-11. And Madeline Henriksen just out of your frame there on the right will serve. Henriksen steps up, hits a strike. This to the back line of Farmington's. They'll set one up, hit coming. This one sent out. Henriksen wisely lets that go past her on the back line. 18-11 your score. 7-point advantage by the Wildcats. Henriksen out of your frame on the right. Soft hit here. She was looking for ground on Farmington's court. We kept alive here nicely by Martinson. Mahaffey to Martinson, back to Mahaffey. Touch set by Mahaffey. Midcourt Farmington. Oh, boy, Sherman could have been called for a net violation. She's billowed into the net there. This ball coming back to Mahaffey, and Mahaffey couldn't get any elevation on the ball. It's 18-12. No call by the ref there on Lucy Sherman, though. I like the no call. Kazal Wozniak to Martinson, over to Mahaffey. Mahaffey, good hit here. This into Farmington's court. They'll send it over. Kazal Wozniak, Martinson. Up to Sherman. It's a whistle here by the ref. A little confusion on Farmington's court. I don't know if there was like an injury timeout, or if Farmington just stopped playing. It was a little bit of there's, two courts in here. You're hearing whistles. I don't know if Farmington thought the whistle was there for their court. 19-12, Kazal Wozniak out of your frame on the right. Running jump serve by Wozniak. This is the back court of the Tigers. Ooh, good crushing hit. It's Daniels keeping it alive. What a play by Daniels. Set up by the Tigers. Long set. Daniels has to keep this alive. Wisely does. Mahaffey hit coming over. Farmington now works from their back line. They'll send a hit over. Daniels sets. Martinson set over to Mahaffey. Mahaffey, good hit there by Mahaffey. Sending it over to the Tigers. Good save by Evans. Martinson over to Catchpool. She drills that one. Tigers unable to return that ball. 20-12 now your score. That was just a rocket by Catchpool now, making it 20-12. Kazal Wozniak sends this into the libero of Farmington. Brought up to the net here. Looks like a net violation on Catchpool, I believe. I think that ball landed in the Tigers' court there. Tigers serve. It's Kazal Wozniak, Martinson. Here's Catchpool. Sideways bump, keeps it alive. Farmington sends that up. Touch set over Martinson. Kazal Wozniak will bump. Here's Mahaffey with a good hit from the outside. Right on the out-of-bounds line, making it 21-13. Eagan to regain service. Here is Martinson to the backcourt to serve. Thea Daniels in for Henriksen here. That happened a couple points ago. Farmington Tigers send one over Mahaffey. Martinson back to Mahaffey. It's a give and go. Good hit by Mahaffey. Boy, that was a fastball by Mahaffey. Farmington not able to handle. 22-13 your score. Hazel Martinson working from outside your frame on the right-hand side. Martinson steps up, sends a strike down the middle. Farmington able to handle. Here comes a bump from the back line. It's Daniels. Martinson, good touch set here. Catchpole drills one. That's just long. Farmington will regain service here side out for Eagan, 22-14. Tigers step up, send one into the net. 23-14. Coco Mahaffey walks to her beyond the baseline here, out of your frame to the right. Mahaffey's going to use every last inch of the court, drills a strike to the back line of Farmington. They'll keep this alive. Farmington, a pretty good defensive team here. Mahaffey up to Henriksen. Good touch set by Henriksen. Brought over, and that ball long. Henriksen now in for Daniels. It's 24-14, 10-point advantage for the Wildcats this set. Played to 25, got to win by 2. Set point here for Mahaffey. She'll send this one over to the front line of the Tigers. Set by Catchpool. Tigers set it up. Hit coming. This back to Martinson. Here's Kazal Wozniak. Henriksen. Touch set by Henriksen. Boy, it looked like she was going to hit that ball. Long set, hit coming. Kazal Wozniak, good save. Here's Martinson. Catchpool can't keep that alive. She kind of got herself a little bit, footwork got herself out of position to put a bump on that ball. I think the pass was a little offline. Here's Filatova in for Mahaffey. 24-15, 9-point advantage for the Wildcats. Service back to Kazal Wozniak. Filatova up to Henriksen. Touch set by Henriksen, sends it over. Farmington Tigers work it back. Kazal Wozniak, good save. Martinson to Henriksen. Henriksen drills one. What a save here by the... Ooh. That ball was a fastball hit by Farmington. Kazal Wozniak decided to try and put a hand on it. That ball going out, that would have been the end of the second set. 24-16. She had to make a game time decision there. And it was a rocket. Farmington service. This Kazal Wozniak, Martinson. Over to Filatova. Sideways bump, gets it over. Libero of Farmington works it forward. Farmington touch set over. Kazal Wozniak, Martinson. Long set to Henriksen. Henriksen with the hit here. Looking for the back corner. Can't find it. Farmington saves it. Set going over. Kazal Wozniak, Martinson here to Henriksen. Sideways bump, sends it over. Farmington keeps it alive. Touch set. Hit coming. It's a good hit by Farmington. That right back to Filatova, and Filatova was late on her dig. Now Mahaffey comes in for Filatova. 24-17. Farmington trying to stay alive here. Left side of your screen, Farmington to serve. They'll keep it alive. Kazal Wozniak, Martinson. Here's Henriksen from beyond the 10-foot line. It was a good hit by Henriksen. Farmington playing great defense. This ball sent over. Martinson had a bump on the ball and sent it into the stands. It was actually a pretty good hit there by Farmington. 24-18. Farmington starting to inch back into this game. Farmington trying to ice it. Wildcats here trying to push the rubber match. Tigers from beyond their baseline. Send it to Kazal Wozniak. Here's Martinson over to Henriksen. Henriksen drills one. Tigers just somehow get it over. Hit right at the net by Evans. Boy, two great plays. Catchpole is still sending it over. Looking for daylight. Can't find it. This one to Henriksen. She'll bump. Martinson long set back to Henriksen. Good give and go. Henriksen, what is a blast? That will end it. 25-18. Wildcats push that to a third set. Okay, folks, I'm going to take a look here. Joanne Henriksen, text me one last time. Tell me what angle you want for this third game. Text me right now. I'm going to sit. There's a delay. I have to wait for it here. I keep seeing the text, and it leaves after you send it. So, send it to me now. Let me know where you want to see this rubber match. All right, as they reset the scoreboard, still waiting for that text to come in. All right, looks like Marty Martinson likes this angle. All right, sounds like this angle is the preferred, so we'll stay where we're at. We've got a rubber match, played to 15, got to win by 2. Alex Johnson now talking to her team. We'll get underway here in about 2 minutes, folks, having our final rubber match. Don't leave your seats. We're in for some really good action here. Should see a really good final game here. Your Eagan Wildcats only having lost 2 games on their entire season, including tournaments. Both games to Lakeville teams, Lakeville North and Lakeville South. Extremely close games, losing in the rubber match by 2 to both teams. So very rarely do they find themselves in a rubber match game, but here we are again. Your starting lineup for the Cats in the rubber match is Jocelyn Ketchpool, Grace Evans, Madeline Henriksen, Kazal Wozniak, Kaya Kazal Wozniak, Coco Mahaffey, and Hazel Martinson. Lucy Sherman out for Kazal Wozniak. And looks like Mahaffey, out of your frame here on the right, is going to start us off. Coco Mahaffey to serve, sporting the single braided pony. Mahaffey from beyond the baseline. She'll step up, send a good fastball to the back line of Farmington. They'll keep this one alive. Slowly bring that forth. Gazal Wozniak. Martinson, good set here to Catchpool. Catchpool drilled that in with a double hit. There'll be a violation there, and Farmington will regain service. 1-0 your score. Tigers with the early lead. This set really is all about momentum here, folks. So hopefully Eagan can regain momentum. Eagan showing a defensive posture here. Henriksen decides to set from the back line. It's Martinson back to Henriksen. Good hit there from at the 10-foot line. This one back to Mahaffey. Martinson bumps. Here's Evans with a soft set, sending that over. And the Tigers can't keep that one alive. They'll send that into the stands. It's 1-1. Looks like we're going to have Jocelyn Ketchpool walk back to the baseline. And Kazal Wozniak out for Lucy Sherman on the front line here. Catchpool steps up, sends a strike over. That was good serve by Catchpool. Farmington able to keep it alive. Here's Henriksen, touch set, sending that one over right down to the sideline. Farmington sideways bump, Catchpool. Martinson over to Sherman. Sherman from beyond the baseline, or the 10-foot line. Farmington sends that hit. Oh, really? Not a chance. That ball looked out to me. Line judge calling that one in. I don't think so, folks. Pretty sure that was out. Farmington from beyond their baseline. It's 2-1. Henriksen settles this. It's Martinson over to Kazal Wozniak. They'll send that one over. Set bump coming. That's one too many. 2-2 to score. Eagan, luckily, here regains service on an unforced error. Grace Evans walks to the back line. She'll be serving beyond the baseline. Evans, a product of the Eagan JO. She'll send that serve just off the net and over. That'll work out. 3-2 your score now for the Wildcats. Once again, this game played to 15. Got to win by 2. Evans retaining the serve. She's going to work from just outside your frame on the right. Oh, and that one just a little too low. She'll send that into the net for an unforced error. Tying the game here, 3-3. Farmington Tigers regaining service. Side out Eagan. Serve here by the Tigers back to Kazal Wozniak. It's Martinson over to Henriksen. Oh, Henriksen with a great hit, but Tigers keeping it alive. They'll send this. Oh, come on. Really? Is that really out? I don't think so. Not from my vantage point. I know you guys folks probably can't see at home, but geez, both these balls, last two balls, I don't know, the line judge here is hometown favorite. 4-3 your score. Here's Sherman soft set, trying to find a little sideways space on that Farmington side. They'll send a bump just over. Henriksen keeps it alive. Martinson back to Henriksen. Henriksen, good hit there. Back line of Farmington. They'll send it forward. Hit coming. Kazal Wozniak can't handle that, so send that into the stands. Halfie was there to try and put a play on it, but it was too little, too late. 5-3 your score. Farmington now with the 2-point advantage. That will go to work from their baseline. Just out, oh, now you can see it in your frame here. Farmington service. This one just over the net. Kazal Wozniak to Martinson over to Evans. Evans sends that bump over. Farmington works up, set and a hit. There's Mahaffey. Martinson over to Kazal Wozniak. Good hit from beyond the 10-foot line by Kazal Wozniak. Good block at the net. Oh. It was a good block at the net by Sherman. She just couldn't get elevation on the ball. That one finding its way back into the Eagan court. 6-3 your score. 3-point advantage for the Tigers. Hit coming. Set by Evans is a poor one. That one making it 7-3. Alex Johnson wisely calling timeout, trying to ice the server. That's what you got to do. This game, this last set of momentum here. 7-3 now your score. Farmington with a 4-point advantage. And we're back to action, folks, here on the court for your Wildcats. We have Madeline Henriksen, Hazel Martinson, Lucy Sherman, Kaya Kazal Wozniak, Grace Evans, and Coco Mahaffey. That one to Evans, Kazal Wozniak. Henriksen sets that one over, looking for daylight. Farmington sends that one into the net, unforced error, making it 7-4. Looks like Henriksen will be serving outside your frame on the right. Sporting a single pony today, Madeline Henriksen, number 5, usually playing outside hitter. Good hit here by Henriksen, this to the back line. Farmington sets this one up, Henriksen settles, Martinson sets, long set to Mahaffey. Mahaffey, nice set there, looking for daylight, not finding it. This Farmington team playing great defense. Wonderful block there by Lucy Sherman, along with Hazel Martinson. They put together a nice front there, making this game 7-5. 2-point advantage now for the Tigers. Henriksen service down the line, sent over by the Tigers. That one just over Martinson, and Evans was there to save the day. Long set, this one coming over, boy. Sherman there had a piece of the ball on the block, but it still made its way into Eagan's court. 8-5 now the score. Farmington with a 3-point advantage, gaining service. Thea Daniels now in for Madeline Henriksen. This serve by Farmington into the net, unforced error, making it 8-6. Jocelyn Catchpool in for Lucy Sherman. Kaya Kazal Wozniak walks to the back line to serve. Kazal Wozniak with a running jump serve to the back line of Farmington Tigers. They'll work that ball forward. It's Daniels over to Martinson, soft set. Catchpool, nicely done by Jocelyn Catchpool, working that ball into a soft area of the Farmington Tiger court. Kazal Wozniak again working off her baseline outside your frame there on the right. Running jump serve, sends it into the back line of Farmington. They'll work the ball forward to their front line, send a soft set over. Evans there to handle. Martinson to Catchpool. Nice touch set by Catchpool. Trying to find daylight, can't find it. Hit coming by Farmington. Good block by Catchpole. Great defensive play by Farmington to keep it alive. Here's hit by Farmington in, and Mahaffey made a dig for it, but just couldn't get any elevation on the ball. 9-7 your score. Tigers regain service. 2-point advantage by the Tigers here. This game played to 15, got to win by 2. Service by the Tigers is over to Evans. Here's Martinson to Mahaffey. Good hit there by Mahaffey. That one sent back over. Martinson. Evans here to Catchpole. Soft set by Catchpole. She's working for the back line. Tigers are going to try and get this one over, and they do. It's Catchpole. Martinson back to Kazal Wozniak. Kazal Wozniak from beyond the 10-foot line makes that hit into the net. Unforced error, making it 10-7. Alex Johnson deciding to take a timeout, and this game is a close one. 3-point advantage for the Farmington Tigers. Played to 15, got to win by 2. This the third set, rubber match. Farmington taking the first set, 25-23. Eagan taking the second set, 25-16, I believe, was the score. This third set is 10-7, play to 15, win by 2. Farmington with the serve. They'll go to their back line to serve. Service by Farmington. It goes to Evans. Martinson, long set to Coco Mahaffey. Good hit here by Mahaffey. Farmington, nice defensive play to keep it alive. They'll send it over to Kazal Wozniak. Martinson, soft set. Here's Catchpole. Looking for room off the baseline, can't find it. Farmington trying to keep this live. Work it to the net, and they beat Catchpole right at the front net, making it a 4-point game. 11-7. Farmington retaining service. Tough battle there at the net. Farmington won that one. They'll walk up, send a serve over. Here's Evans. Martinson, nice soft set, trying to catch him sleeping, and she does. Nicely done by Hazel Martinson. 11-8 your score now. 3-point game. 3-point set here. Martinson, good serve by Martinson to the middle court of Farmington. They'll send the ball under the net, and that's illegal, and it's a 2-point game. 11-9. Eagan mounting a comeback. Here comes Martinson. Good serve by Martinson, just over the net. Farmington works this back. That one back to Thea Daniels. She couldn't get any elevation on the ball from the back line. It was a rocket of a hit by Farmington. 12-9 your score. Farmington now from their back line. Service by Farmington. Eagan lets this go. Out the call. Unforced error by Farmington, now making it a 2-point game. 12-10. Here's Madeline and Henriksen in for Thea Daniels. Coco Mahaffey outside your screen to your right will serve. Mahaffey walks in, steps up, sends a strike to the back court of Farmington. They'll set this one up. Touch set coming over. Henriksen's ready to handle it. Martinson back to Henriksen. Hit by Henriksen to the back line. Libero of Farmington keeps it alive. It's Martinson setting to Kazal Wozniak. She'll bump. Henriksen touch set. Trying to catch Farmington off guard. It's Mahaffey to Martinson. This one long set to Henriksen. Off balance jump. Unforced error into the net there on that. She was looking to get a long set there, and she was out of position. 13-10 your score. Mahaffey out and Kazal Wozniak in. 13-10 your score. This game played to 15, got to win by 2. Farmington steps up. Service is a good one. Catchpole tries to put a hand on it and is out of position, and that ball goes out of play. Eagan out of unforced errors. 14-10 your score. Farmington service. This one to Kazal Wozniak. It's Martinson to Henriksen. Henriksen hit to the back court of Farmington. Farmington keeps it alive defensively. Nicely done. Kazal Wozniak. Oh, that ball went right over Henriksen's head. She let that go thinking it was out. Kazal Wozniak then played it at the last second, and that is your game. Farmington Tigers besting the Wildcats here. 15-10 in the rubber match. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I'm Mike Henriksen. Have a wonderful day. Wildcats now going to